What is up, Comic Legion? Welcome to the channel. I'm Mark, and today we're going to be talking about some of the hottest topics in the comic community at the moment. That is exclusive variants, but not any with plastic on the cover, the ones from Terrificon 2022. But first, check this out. Appreciate you stopping by and checking out the video. Be sure to hit that thumbs up if you have not subscribed. Hit that subscriber button. We got the 1,500 subscriber video in the works. I'm gathering up the giveaways and all that to be celebrating that milestone that I passed not too long ago, and I'm looking forward to that. So you don't want to miss out on that. So hit the notification bell so that you don't miss when that video drops and your chance at some awesome books as my thank you to all the people that support the channel. All right, so Terrificon is a comic convention in Connecticut. It is another one of those ones that are heavily focused on books. You don't get a lot of the, the actors and TV show announcements and stuff like that. So it sounds pretty cool. I, of course, cannot make it. I'm nowhere near there, nor in a position to have the time to take off from work and all that good stuff. But I do chase down certain exclusives. And, of course, it's always the same, and I'm batting 1,000 here. I'm doing good, and I've yet to miss out on any of the exclusives from the always amazing John Jang, who was there, and he showed up and he showed out. He had a lot of awesome stuff going, and I was not able to get there, but I do like I always do, and I reach out to the community and I try to find people that are there and are going and see what I can't do about getting my hands on them. Wow, this Mylar bag is just blowed all the way out. Look at that. Blowed out Mylar. How about that? Holy potatoes. So I was able to make arrangements, secure the bag, and get it on the way. And both mailers have arrived. So now it's time to dive into this goodness and share with you guys what I was chasing at Terrificon from long distance here. And the Mylar is blowed out on this one too. So these are all going to have to be rebagged. Yeah, the book just slides right out the side there. Both sides. It's like a drive-through comic bag. All right, so first up, this was a con exclusive announced for this event. And this is the Street Fighter swimsuit special for 2022. It's a Virgin variant, limited to only 400 copies. And this is issue number 207 out of 400 copies. And there it is, right there. That awesome Chun-Li cover with her flying through the air. So this is going to go great. This is, I think, the third Street Fighter variant. He's done an Akuma, a Vega, and now Chun-Li. So that's really dope. And it was done through Carnivore Comics. So that was really awesome to have that. Definitely can't wait to get it presented in some way, fashion, or form. I've got to get my display behind me finished and set up. Next up, here we go. This was the big one. This was kind of the chase book for the con. Yeah, like this is a very limited. This is the Recount Preamble, issue number 1, the Blood Explosion metal variant, Virgin cover, limited to only 50 copies. That metal cover, and these things just do terrible on the cam. So it is coming out the bag, and there it is. Golly, that thing came out great. So at MegaCon, they had first premiered this book with like a floppy and a chrome, and I did manage to get both of those, which I shared on the MegaCon video earlier in the year. But man, these metal covers are so dope, especially with his art style. It just really makes it just pop right off the page. But that's really cool. There's the back of the book. Say hello to my little friend. And that's the standard floppy cover there that you would see on the normal ones. Carnivore Scout, MegaCon Orlando. But this specific Blood Explosion variant was for Terrificon. So that's pretty funny how it still has the MegaCon on the back. And even the COA does not specify like this one does. This one specifies Terrificon on the back. And then this next book, the third and final book from this, is actually like a very interesting book. Very interesting book. Let's see what we got here. So this is weird. I'm going to have to explain this one a little bit. So back at MegaCon, when they had those floppy copies, they had an error with them. And some of them were accidentally printed on metal. Peel this thing out of this weird bag here. My God. See, this one looks even better than that blood explosion. So limited to 50 copies. Just 50 copies. My God, that's one of the better ones. And here's the error. So it's a cover by Mr. John Jang himself, signed by John Jang himself right there. Absolutely amazing. And here's where the error came in on the back. They put the wrong credit. Instead of credited to John, it's credited to Lloyd Bailey. So that they tanked him. They didn't have him available at MegaCon apparently because of that error, but they made him available only at Terrificon. So that was like a super sleeper hit too. That wasn't really advertised, but they were there. So super excited that that is here in the collection, as well as signed by John himself. Man, I'm starting to rack up the signatures on these things as well. And he is going to be at Dragon Con the weekend of my birthday, which is the beginning of September. And my wife caught wind of that, and she actually mentioned tonight that she wants to get tickets for us to at least do a day trip up there so we can go knock around in there, take the kids with us even, because kids, I think she said 7 and under get in free for Dragon Con, which to my knowledge, Dragon Con is more of like an anime convention and stuff. But I'd be willing to drive up there for a day. It'd be a fun little trip, and to actually finally get to meet John in person and get some books signed and everything, it would be really cool. Because at this point, I've talked to him countless times at conventions via people on live and stuff like that. But it'd be cool to actually get to meet him, get stuff signed and everything. It's been really fun following and chasing his work. I'm a huge fan of his work, and it comes from like this whole concept art design. Because I can remember when I was younger and digital art first started happening on comic books. Primarily, it was like some Marvel cards even, but it was the JLA Classified series. They started doing some digital covers, as well as this Batman book that I think went straight to trade paperback form, where he like gets pulled into a computer and it was all digital art except for him, kind of like the whole concept of Tron and everything. And it's always caught my eye ever since then. But that's going to be it for this video. Let me know what you think of these covers. Again, we have that error variant, which that's the one. I think that for me, that's the one. Like, especially here in person, they look different. Then we have the Terrificon, what do they call this? The blood explosion metal variant, which they're both really cool. And then finally that Terrificon exclusive for Street Fighter number 22, the Chun-Li cover, super dope. I still love that Street Fighter movie with Jean-Claude Van Damme. Don't care what nobody says. I love that movie. But I do want to go ahead and thank the channel sponsor, Big Time Collectibles. Be sure to check them out at bigtimecollectibles.com and on social media. If you need anything cleaned or pressed, hit up our friend Justin on Instagram. His link is in the description to all my videos. Use that promo code WeAreLegion to take advantage of the special offers that he has running. And until next time, guys, as always, I'm Mark, but we are Legion.